This weekend, we're reviewing the Breville Pizzaiolo. You might be asking the question why? Why this machine compared to all these other machines in the market?
The main reason I got the Breville Pizzaiolo is that this baby can crank up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit and mimic a wood-fired pizza oven. Most great pizza ovens are gas-powered. I only have a small patio at my house and we're not allowed to use gas-powered appliances, only electric. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so it rains almost 9 months out of the year, and I don't spend much time outside in my patio and balcony, so an indoor pizza oven just made more sense to me.
I saw this video on Munchies where a pizza maker was selling pizza out of her New York apartment using the Breville Pizzaiolo. If a New Yorker approves of this machine, then it's good in my books. I'm also very curious to see if this Breville Pizzaiolo could make other baked goods, such as breads, baguettes, bagels, and focaccia. I'll probably save that for another video.
The Breville Pizzaiolo comes with a pizza pan, pizza peel, and recipe cards. Pizza pan is made out of carbon steel, and it includes instructions on how to care for it. The baking settings include frozen, pan, New York, thin and crispy, wood fire, and 750 degrees Fahrenheit. It comes with this cover that shows the temperature. Inside there's a pizza stone. I gotta admit, I hated this machine at first. It was very difficult to use, and my pizza dough would stick to the pizza peel, and the toppings would spill out on the pizza stone and burn. Also, the Breville Pizzaiolo does not like a lot of excess flour on the pizza stone. It'll smoke, and your smoke detector will freak out. However, after a few practices and watching a lot of pizza makers on YouTube, I love this appliance now. It does take a lot of my counter space, but I do use this appliance about once a week.
We're going to use the recipe cards the Breville Pizzaiolo came with. We're going to make pizza sauce, pan pizza, New York style pizza, and Neapolitan pizza. That's a lot of pizzas.
Since I'm making a lot of pizzas, I'm going to double the sauce recipe. Add 2 cans of 28-ounce whole peeled tomatoes into a food processor. Pulse until only small chunks of tomatoes are left behind. Add 2 tablespoons of oil to a pot. Sauté 4 cloves of minced garlic for 30 seconds. Add tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, pinch of pepper, 2 pinches of red pepper flakes, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano. I'm going to use this pizza herbs instead. Bring to a simmer and add 4 sprigs of basil. Reduce the heat to low and cook for about 1 hour or until the sauce has reduced by half. Stir occasionally. Discard the basil and season with salt and pepper to taste. Pan pizza dough. To a bowl, add 245 grams of bread flour, 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt, 3/4 teaspoon of instant yeast. Mix all the dry ingredients together. We're going to add the wet ingredients. To the bowl, add 1/4 cup of whole milk, room temperature, 1/2 cup of water, room temperature, 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Mix all the ingredients together, cover, and let it rest at room temperature for 8 to 24 hours. After the dough has rested, shape the dough into a ball. Add 2 tablespoons of oil to the pizza pan. Coat the dough in the oil and shape the dough into a disc. It won't fully stretch towards the edge yet. Cover and rest for 2 hours. Preheat the machine 15 minutes before the 2-hour rest is finished. After 2-hour rest, press and stretch the dough towards the edge of the pan. Add your sauce and toppings. I'm just going to make a simple pepperoni pizza. The Breville Pizzaiolo takes roughly 15 minutes to preheat and 18 minutes to bake. The timer already presets to 18 minutes. The machine will beep when the preheating is done. The light where it says at temp will stop blinking. Latch the handle onto the pizza pan, place the pan in the machine, and unlatch the handle. Press the button to start the timer. The machine will beep when the pizza is ready. Latch the handle on the pan and take the pizza out. Let it rest for 5 minutes. Slide the pizza out onto a cutting board and serve.
Cheers. Bottom is so crispy. The sauce is really good. That's delicious.
New York style pizza. To a stand mixer, add 300 grams of bread flour, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast. Stir to combine. In a separate bowl or a measuring cup, combine 7 ounces of water, room temp, 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Add the liquid to the dry ingredients. Let the stand mixer run on low for 8 to 10 minutes. Divide the dough into 2, then shape them into balls. Place it in an oiled container and let it rest in the fridge for 8 to 24 hours. Take the dough out of the fridge and let it rest at room temperature for 1 hour before baking time. Preheat the machine 15 minutes before baking time. Set the machine to New York. Let's shape the pizza dough. Mix flour and semolina flour, 50-50. Coat the dough in the flour semolina mixture. Dust off the excess flour as much as you can. Shape the dough into a disc. Pick up the dough and stretch it to a 10 to 12 inch circle. I'm not the best pizza shaper, so please don't judge me. Okay, you can judge me, just a little bit. But I don't think a pizza this size needs to be tossed and stretched. Or that's what I'm telling myself. Hopefully someday I'll practice enough to toss a dough and improve my shaping skills. I like to sprinkle the bottom of the dough with a little more of the flour semolina mixture. Keep the pizza peel cool as you can. Sprinkle a little bit of the flour semolina mixture. Place the dough onto the peel and top with your toppings. I'm just going to make a cheese pizza. Slide and test to see if the dough is sticking to the peel. If it does, then try to find the sticky part and lift gently and then apply a little bit more flour. Slide or wiggle the dough into the machine. Press the timer button. It will take about 7 minutes. Carefully remove the pizza out of the machine.
Very tasty.
Neapolitan Pizza. To a stand mixer, add 570 grams of bread flour, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, 4 teaspoons of kosher salt. Stir to combine. Add 13 ounces of cold tap water. Let the mixer run on low for 5 to 6 minutes. Cover the bowl and let it rest for 45 minutes to an hour at room temperature until doubled in size. Divide the dough into 4 pieces. Shape them into balls. Place them in an oiled container and refrigerate for at least 6 hours or up to 4 days. Take the dough out of the fridge 1 hour before baking time. Preheat the machine 20 minutes before the dough is done resting. Set it to wood fired. Repeat the same shaping process as the New York pizza. It will take about 2 minutes to bake. I think the crust could be a little bit more bubblier and it didn't provide the leopard spotting I wanted. But it might be because my house is so cold and I didn't give the dough proper fermentation time. I plan to do future videos using this machine with other pizza cookbooks, so I hope you look forward to that.
That's delicious. Crispier than the New York. Delicious.
I'm surprised this machine isn't super hot. I don't feel any harsh air or heat coming out of the sides, top, or back of the machine. To turn off the machine, turn the dial to off, then wait for the fan to stop running. This can take a while. Unplug the machine once the fan is off.
Overall, I'm very happy with my purchase. The recipes that come with the Breville Pizzaiolo is delicious. It's amazing how you could bring restaurant quality pizza into your home. I look forward to having pizza night once a week. That's all the time we have for today. Until next weekend, bye!